Why, hello there, my fellow test subjects. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo, episode 205, Baited. All bugs have been killed, now we just need to clear the hives themselves, because the hives will replicate otherwise. I also need to surprise it. I need you over here. I'm gonna have, probably a lot of jelly. So let's call in some people to trade for said jelly. Can we vote for orange gas? Maybe, but not right now. I'm busy. I don't believe anyone's allowed to eat the jelly unless they're, mental breaking. Alright, let's have them coagulate themselves. And Apollo, I'm going to have you join Stickiest in the labors of bug smush. Mass with a inspired creativity. So I started a prestige Kyphract helmet for Wendy, but Mass, you are going to make the... you're going to make a charge rifle. I'm just going to unilaterally decide that, so... kick T-Sing off his bench. Alright, you're starving? Go eat. It's fine. And then Bryzit, eat a meal and then call Inlier and Amtas, and then you're going to also be responsible for bashing the hives down as well. Cool. Was that easier than you thought it would be? I didn't think it would be particularly difficult. Just would require, some focus. Exotics and shaman. So the other issue is the cave system in here is kind of a little warm as a result of these air conditioners. So definitely turn those air conditioners off. Those coolers. This is going to make these bugs rot all the quicker. And then maybe I'll go so far as to unroof as much of this section down here as possible. To allow for the ambient cooler air to prevail. Frosty, you're already healthy. Stevie too. And Stickiest. Well, guess what? If you're healthy and you know it, you've got work. Ew, another careful shooter. Ah! What a gross trait. Careful shooter and German must be related to Banish. Yeah, right? So I set the hunters that I have in the colony to high priority hunt so we can finish off the ones that are not dead to make sure that they do in fact die. Also, mechs, you all can go to recharge. Don't need you anymore. And Mass, how's that rifle coming? Better be a good one. Wendy will be disappointed. You don't want to disappoint Wendy. Why are you... Okay, they're like lining up. Yes, it's called Go Around. I guess Dave didn't like his blood being sucked by the vampires. Oh, speaking of which, I kind of forgot to let you guys go. So, Kath, you're fine. Sentinel, you're fine. Okay, good. And there are 2 hives left as far as I could tell. Should be done. I don't see any others. Reward me. Ah, boom. Okay, so we've got res serum. Where am I storing the heal serum? I forget. I figured it would be up here, but nope, apparently not. Heal serum, where are you? Okay, there it is. So Wendy has a baby to revive. And then I'll put the serum in here. So this shelf here is going to be for serums. Dedicated shelf for it. Now that that's all done, what should the priority be? There you go. If you want to suggest your own, vote 7. Otherwise, 1 would be more mech bosses for implantations and also gestating mechs. 2 would be more breeding focus. 3, ancient dangers. 4, loot ancient complexes. 5, trade. 6, reassess the xenogerms of colonists. Or 7, some viewer suggestion of your own. Okay, baby, we're coming. Do I have a spare baby xenogerm? I do. Good. Let's make another baby and another prisoner. You have been brought back to life. All right, doing a little bit of baby implantation. And we'll stick this baby back in the vat. Oh, it also means that I've got a raffle timer up there too. Let me reset eligibility. But a little raffle timer up there too, because now we have a 4th baby that needs a name. And then soon there'll be 2 other babies born, potentially tomorrow. There we go. That's all full. So this butcher creature here is animals. I'm going to rename it. And then this one is Thrombo. Butcher animals include corpses, or include insects. So I'll specify that. So we're going to have a lot of insect meat, but we're going to be processing that insect meat into chem fuel. Because make chem fuel from bugs is an infinite task, so we'll just continue making bug fuel. I might need more storage. You're right, I might. I'll put up some additional shelving if I do. Oh, Sentinel sad about your missing tongue. Keep pissing and moaning, you'll lose more parts. Where's the other remote repair? God, Wendy, where'd you put it? I made 2 of them. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've got repair probe 2, remote repair 3, gestation processor 2. 2, of course, like, not be used ever, but, you know, whatever. Maybe someday she'll start controlling mechs again. This was 3,200 jelly. And then the corpses, some of the bug corpses are ending up in the corpse freezer, which is fine. The corpse freezer is full though, thanks to those stupid impids. How many corpses do I have on this map tile? 576, and then 170 bug corpses. It's still not. The outdoor temperature is like 8 degrees Celsius, so it's really kind of unfortunate if you ask me. One thing I could do is at least temporary storage, store the bug corpses in here. No. Insect or mega insect corpses. There we go. Bug corpses. Leave this door open and then just try to haul them in there as fast as we can. You guys want me to focus on the breeding program. Got it. All right. Well, I do think that it might be... Yep, ovum extraction 2 hours. So in just a few minutes, I will run egg extractions on the colonists. And do the next fertilization wave. Wendy is almost done with her helmet. And the giveaway is going to be triggered. Porta-Pain wins again. Alright, let's re-roll that. It's Madzy. Congrats, Madzy. Wendy, where'd you put that helmet? There it is. Congrats, Madzy. You exist in Hedgenites and now this. That won't totally be confusing. I was thinking about releasing the forced, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. It'll probably cause a lot of chaos. One thing I have noticed is almost all the newer colonists are all male. Just by chance. Did I want to replace the walls of the temple with jade? Sure, if it won viewer suggestion. But that didn't win. I'm not gonna bother doing it unless it becomes a voted priority. Same with anything else. I'm lazy, so, you know, just gonna work on the things that win. Mass, are you up? Oh, no, you're getting, surgeried. Okay. So there's 5 more waiting for eggs to be extracted. You respect the constructive laziness? Well, it's one of those things like if I did every project that chat suggested, I'd never get the main thing done because I'd always be doing side things. So, as sort of a general rule of thumb of any of my Twitch series that have, you know, priorities, I work solely on the priorities and just manage, you know, in the case of RimWorld, just manage the base. Minimally, doing the bare minimum, focusing on the goal alone. Because otherwise, it becomes very daunting to try to manage colonies. Because there's a lot of moving parts and constant maintenance and all that jazz, you know? Oh! Well, look at you. This is going to be a little sketchy, because this is a pod drop raid. Ah! It was a baited pod drop raid! Look at that! They got baited to the, so it's unfortunate that the Rhadamant serum's still out there, but they got baited to the orbital trade beacon. Losers. So I did have a lot of, colonists that were, like, awaiting surgeries, and they're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. The main door to the kill box is open, so these puckos are going to be traversing past the slug turrets. And there doesn't look to be too many of them, only 29, so... should be a relatively easy raid to kill, unless they have a bunch of Doomsday launchers. One of them did get stuck inside, so they're going to probably destroy... Oh, wow, you guys have awful weapons. Like, truly atrocious. Where are they going? I'm really confused. Oh, I have this door propped open, don't I? Yep. Alright, I'll meet him out there then. They have surprisingly bad weapons. I'm not sure what they were really hoping to accomplish, but winning probably was not in the cards. They're like going the wrong way and stuff. Hey, Chief Dog, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the party. What are they doing? They're like running the wrong way and breaking door. I don't know. These pigs are dumb. One of the pigs' name is Meatball. Solid name. Holy heck. Rager. Yeah, I guess I wasn't careful about where the mechs were allowed to go. I'll have to gestate Rager. It's fine. But one of the pigs had 150 neutermine on them. Dear Lord, is that a lot of neutermine? All right, they're fleeing already. Wasn't much of a fight. One of the benefits of this fight, I guess, is that Wendy probably maxed out on kills and bloodlust again. So there's that. Hey, Browse it, could you put this out? Thank you. And then have my haulers haul as much of the neutermine away. Shooter training? Yeah, more or less. Oh! They broke the orbital trade beacon, though. That's obnoxious. Because then that means for me to have a bait beacon like that, I have to reset the whole thing. Meaning I have to build that beacon back and then uninstall and reinstall every other beacon in the colony. Ah, fine. Well, gotta do what you gotta do. So, Low. You need to regestate Rager's corpse. Ooh, you had a fancy venom talon in your middle finger. I'd take it, but Wendy doesn't need one of those. She's got architect arms. It was also a grandfather of Tangier. So I'm sure Tangier's in a bad mood. Could I install the new bait beacon in my kill box? I could, but that's, in my opinion, a horrible idea. The reason being, there's no telling what kind of weapons the pod drop raiders come in with. So if they come in with doomsday launchers or triple launchers, putting them into your kill box means that you're just going to lose your entire kill box with basically no way to mitigate the damage. So I never do that. A little bit of hauling is far less effort than having your entire kill box blown up. And possibly worse, because if they have multiple weapons, they might bring those weapons to bear inside the walls. So I advise you to bait them elsewhere. Essentially, what you'll see me always do is I set up the bait beacon close to my walls, but outside my walls, but very far away from the entry points. So that it's easy to haul things in that I get from quest rewards or trades, but very annoying for raiders to then enter the base. I can also go through the sort of like protocol of bait beacons. I have it pinned on Discord, but essentially it is the oldest beacon installed in your base that has access to sky and a free spot adjacent to it. Those are essentially the requirements. It doesn't need to be powered, though. So Kish will get that built. But yeah, that pod drop raid was obviously, it landed right at my bait beacon, so it was a baited raid. Now that Kish has reinstalled the orbital trade beacon, I'll close this door, and then every single beacon, other trade beacon that's in the base, needs to get uninstalled and reinstalled. So that it's the oldest one, or the first, or whatever you want to call it, as that is the ultimately the requirement. Which is, you know, not too hard. I just have to move these one slot over and then back. That's all it is. It's just kind of annoying that they destroyed the beacon, because I wouldn't have had to do any of this if they hadn't. You should make a mod to show what beacon is the bait one. I mean, you could. Certainly. It'd be very easy to do, because, you know, the code already calculates which beacon is the trigger. So you just use RimWorld's same code to then show some sort of overlay. Why are you dying? Yeah, you need your go juice. Okay. And Stevie Viper decided to throw a party. Okay, cool. Yeah, it would help the confusion, sure. Absolutely. You know, you could have a little overlay of being like, this is the bait beacon or something, you know, in the description of whatever the oldest beacon is. Something like that. But yeah, it's a very widely misunderstood system because of its sort of thought tree process. But ultimately, yeah, it's clear access to sky, meaning no roof on it, oldest installed, and at least one space adjacent to it, so you can't completely wall it in. And those are the criteria. And if those criteria are met, there's a chance that pod drop raiders will then target that beacon. There's also, so pod drop raids, there's sort of three types of pod drop raids, so this only really accounts for a third of them. The other 2/3 of pod drop raids are scattered everywhere, where they just scatter all around the map. And then the other one is that they target an individual in your colony. So this is just one type of pod drop raid. There's the only counter for the targeting a random person in your colony is for your entire colony to be under Overhead Mountain. So in the Doomsday Vault series, like, I was sort of pod drop raid attack immune because the entire series was under Overhead Mountain. But bait beacons won't stop the colonist targeting pod drop raids. We have got some additional Healthy Vat berths. I am opening up the raffle for that. We've got a 5 and a 3, but the 3 has first skin and super immunity, so it was worth keeping. Got some operations to do. And good luck. Mole babies. I'm gonna guess that the party was like an egg harvest party or something. Although I'm not entirely sure anyone's having fun at this party. They're kind of standing around being as polite as possible around Wendy, which is a smart tactic. And it finished. So one's already been operated upon. I think Fangface is bringing the other one for operation. Yep. Oh, it's crying. Well, Fangface, cut into it quicker. I don't want to hear it cry. Does anyone actually have foam spray implanted? No, it was just for the sake of collection. Thought it would be, you know, potentially useful for maybe some of the slaves at some point to have foam spray in case of fires. But it's more of a novelty ability than anything else, because of how infrequent things catch fire. I mostly just bought it because I was bored. T-Sing does not have the gene for foam spray now. I coulda, just didn't bother. Oh, don't feed it. Did it get implanted? Yep. Alright, throw it. Vats are full again? So, the priority was breeding program. I think all of the eggs have been extracted. So we're going to start with the prisoner eggs. Best cross for Impid. You know, I should probably just, like, establish who is ideal. But it would be anyone that doesn't have horns that could use horns. So, Madzin would not be a bad choice. Although I need to... Yeah, okay, you're male. Perfect. So, Madzin, you are going to be crossed with Impid. Madzin, for the record, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with trotter hands. And doesn't have horns. So, possibility of a 7 specimen off of this combo. Oh, and Rager's back. I'm going to kick T-Sang off the bench so that Mass can finish up the rifle, which is almost done. Can a pawn have multiple sprays? Yeah, I think so. What to do with the other prisoners? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I haven't actually killed the other prisoner, have I? I need to sacrifice them at some point. Nobody is eligible for the giveaway, so, I guess I'm not running that. Leave them with no name for now. Oh, a work frenzy for Mass, perfect. Get the rifle done quicker. must not be good. Is it? Oh. The creativity frenzy had elapsed, obviously, because Mask got a work frenzy. So between the multiple raids and the bugs and all that, I lost the opportunity. So it's a good rifle, but, you know, that's not that good. Oh, well. Rip. Let's do a little bit of a public execution for that other one before I forget. Thank you for the reminder. So that would be Zayas, I think? Yeah. I could take organs or whatever, but I don't know. I have plenty of money. I don't really need to. Con Humanus, thank you for the resub. You're pretty sure Mass's creativity was used in a corset? I think you're right. Probably, right? Yeah, right there. Well, would have been a masterwork rifle. Possibly. And it was a spectacular execution. Well, how about a leader speech, too, while we're here? Why not, like, the most possible benefits in a row? Con Humanus, if you want to be eligible in the giveaway, all you got to do is type something. Because I don't believe you have a Wendigo, and I have 2 to give away right now. If there's any other subscribers that are in the chat right now that don't have things named after them, just let me know. Because right now, like, no one on the list of eligible subscribers are even, you know, eligible. Oh, perfect. Quarsol, you just type something, so one of these is yours. And then, I guess whoever's next will get the next. Here's my traders. Oh, what are we... Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.